Good morning, friends. Today we are going to discuss the next part of this chapter, that is reactivity of the aldehydes and ketones. Up to that, we discuss about the methods of preparation of aldehyde, ketone, and carboxylic acid. Now, in this point, in this lecture, we discuss about the reactivity of aldehydes and ketone, and next to that, we discuss about the chemical reactions of what that is aldehydes, ketones, and carboxylic acid. Reactivity of aldehyde and ketone, that is aldehyde ketones and ketones reacting to the others substances in the different different reactivity, that is different stages of the reactivity, and this reactivity of the aldehydes and ketone are discussed here. Okay, how the aldehydes or ketones reacted with the others that are discussed here, that is the reactivity of aldehydes and ketones. Okay, the reactivity of aldehydes and ketones is explained by the two terms, that is the first one is the electronic effect and second one is the steric effect. Steric effect. Both these terms affects the reactivity of the aldehydes and ketone. First of all, we are going to discuss that is the electronic effect. Okay, I have to write the two functional group on the board, that is a ketonic functional group and what that is the aldehydic functional group. Okay, in the ketonic functional group, the carbonyl carbon, this is the carbonyl carbon, and this carbonyl carbon is bonded with the two alkyl group. Okay, I have to written this functional group is like this, that is R C double bond O R dash. Okay, there is a two alkyl group is bonded to this carbonyl carbon, and alkyl group having the what, that is electron donating. Okay, the alkyl group is the electron donating, and that is why it means what, it donates the electrons to this one. Okay, it donates the electron to this one, and the polarity, okay, that is positive polarity is goes on increasing in the what, in the ketone, because of the two alkyl group is bonded to this carbonyl carbon, while on the other hand there aldehydes. Okay, aldehyde, that is RC double bond OH. Okay, this is the aldehydic functional group, and this aldehydic functional group carbonyl carbon is bonded to the one alkyl group and one hydrogen group. Okay, it means what, there is only one alkyl group. Okay, there is only one alkyl group and it donates this electrons to this carbonyl carbon, but this hydrogen do not. Okay, this is the difference between these two one. Okay, the positive polarity of the ketone is goes on increasing, while in the aldehydic positive polarity are goes on decreasing. It means what, the electronegativity of this aldehydic functional group is goes on increasing as compared to the ketone. That is why the aldehydes, okay, that is why the aldehydes is a more electronegative, than it's more reactive than that of what, a ketone. Okay, next effect which explains the reactivity of what, that is aldehydes and ketone. In that also, that is there is a two alkyl group in the ketone. Okay, in the ketone, that is R C double bond O R dash, there is two alkyl group is here is bonded to this carbonyl carbon. It means what, the two bulkier or two heavier alkyl group is bonded to this carbonyl carbon. When it is reacted with the nucleophile, that is nucleophiles does not attack on this carbonyl carbon, because carbonyl carbon is positively charged. Because of the heavier alkyl group are present in the way of to attacking of the nucleophile in on this carbonyl carbon. There is a presence, there is a formation of steric hindrance because of the heavier bulkier group is attached to this carbonyl carbon of the ketone. Okay, while on the other hand, that is aldehydic functional group, the only one alkyl group is here, only one bulkier group is here, and one is the hydrogen. The steric hindrance are less than that of what this ketone, because only one alkyl group is attached in the aldehyde and the nucleophile is attacked on this carbonyl carbon very easily. That is why this aldehydes are more reactive than that of the what? Than that of the ketones. Okay. Next, that is the chemical properties of the aldehydes and ketones. In that chemical properties, before we see the chemical properties of aldehydes and ketones, we discuss about the laboratory test to know whether the aldehydes is present or ketone is present in that compounds. That is the laboratory test. First of all, we test whether the aldehydes or ketones are present in that compound in the laboratory by the Schiff's reagent. When the alcoholic solution of aldehydes is added a few drops of a Schiff's reagent, that gives a pink color to that mixture or a magenta color to that mixture. That times when it is present, the pink colors, when the Schiff's reagent is added into the alcoholic aldehydes, that times it gives a what? That is the pink color or a magenta color. That times you understand that the aldehydes are present in that compound. That is, aldehydes are present in that compound. When the alcoholic aldehydes, okay, is added to the that is the Schiff's reagent is added into the alcoholic aldehydes, that times it gives a pink color or a magenta color, that gives the what? There is the presence of what? That is aldehydic functional group. Okay. Next laboratory test to identify whether there is a presence of aldehydes or ketones. Okay. That is from the Toluene's reagent. Okay. When the aldehydes is reacted with the Toluene's reagent, the Toluene's reagent is also known as, that is, ammonical silver nitrate. This is ammonical silver nitrate. When this ammonical silver nitrate is added into the aldehydic functional group, this aldehydic functional group is reduces to the carboxylate ions, and the Ag of the Toluene's reagent that reduces to the, that is Ag plus, that is RCHO, that is RCHO reduces to the what? That is RCOO minus, that is carboxylic ions, while the Ag plus reduces to the Ag, that is reduces to the Ag, and that gives a what? That is the presence of what? That is aldehyde. When you add this Toluene's reagent into the aldehyde, that gives a that times it gives a what? A carboxylate ions, and also that is the Ag, and that is a Ag. Okay, that is Ag plus gets reduces to the Ag, and because of this Ag, that gives the silver mirror to that test. Okay, or that gives a silver layer to that test, and because there is a presence presence of silver layer, there is a presence of silver layers in that test that gives the presence of what? There is a presence of aldehydic functional group. This is the Tollens reagents. Okay, this is a laboratory test to identify whether the aldehydes or ketones are present in that. Okay, next, laboratory methods to identify the aldehydic or ketonic functional group is from filling test. When aldehydes and the filling solution, that is that mixture, is boiled in a hot water, that times it gives a red precipitate to that mixture. It confirms that there is a presence of what? That is aldehydes, okay, and ketones also. That is when aldehydes is reacted with the filling solution. In that reaction, this aldehydes, this aldehyde RCHO, it gets converted to the carboxylate ions, that is RCOO minus ions. After the previous test, there is also a presence of what? That is carboxylate ions. In that reaction, this copper 2 plus, okay, this copper 2 plus, it gets reduces to the copper plus ions, okay, and because of this reduction, because of this cuprous, okay, because of this copper plus ions, it gives a red precipitation. This cuprous oxide gives the red precipitation to this mixture when it is boiled with water. This is the what? That is the filling test for the laboratory test. Okay.